This second video, second I Hate video of the same session is called I Hate Politics. And now this is going to be probably the most controversial one, maybe, I don't know. Basically, I grew up very left-wing and was kind of instilled, and some would say even not brainwashed, but that's not the right word. Very indoctrinated into the left-wing thing. So growing up, I still harbored a lot of those beliefs. Now, a lot of people grow up into the right-wing beliefs. So, what is this video about? It's just, I hate politics. I'm so sick of these fucking boxes that people put themselves in and boxes that people put other people in. It's like anything that veers outside of this Democrat-Republican thing is seen as like, what is that? I don't know, I'm just, it just goes over their head. So anything like, even from like whether it be even like a left-wing, Green Party thing, or even like a more right-wing considered libertarian thing that's just different than the standard Republican Party bullshit, is seen as some kind of fucking alien thing. That really pisses me off that people are so brainwashed into these labels and shit. So, I mean, I'll give you an example. It's like all the time the Republicans are talking about how the Democrats don't want less government. Well, I'd say the war on drugs is the fucking biggest government that you can have. I mean, and telling people what they can do in the bedroom. I mean, those are big fucking things, and that's big government. And subsidies for corporations, just like they support. So at least, I mean, as far as being a libertarian, wouldn't really consider myself a libertarian, but I have way more respect as far as a libertarian thing, because at least they're consistent with their politics, unlike Republicans. Well, I don't know, I believe in values. Well, your moral values are big government, because you want to fucking tell people what to do or what not to do. You're still full of shit and a fucking hypocrite. And it's the same with the left. Oh, especially the left, the mainstream Democrats. They're like, Obama's done so much for this country. Okay. Alright, well, maybe he's done some shit, but he still supports most of the stuff the other people support. The fucking NDAA, for example, like detaining people without a warrant. This is why I hate politics, because people are always making up all these excuses for their side. They're brainwashing this Democrat-Republican thing. It's like, fuck you. I'm neither. I think for myself. I'm not a label. I'm not a box that you can put up on a shelf. That's just actually, never mind, but I just find it to be a bunch of bullshit. Same with the gun control things. Like, you have one side that wants to say, well, let's ban all guns. And then the other side wants to just, have guns. You can have assault weapons if you want. Okay, well, Ice-T recently came out with a comment about the whole thing in Colorado. And it was pretty interesting, because people probably don't know what the fuck to think about it, because basically he said, well, I believe that people should be able to have guns to protect yourself from the government and police. And it was pretty crazy to see him saying that, because he's been traditionally boxed into this left-wing thing. But I think it actually fits with a lot of what Ice-T has said in his lyrics and what he believes in, more than people would say. Oh, now he's a Republican. No, he's not. Never was a Republican. He hates all the motherfuckers, as far as I know. But people will probably be labeling him as a right-winger because he believes that people should have guns to protect themselves with government. If you grew up in the same environment he has, he probably doesn't trust any of the police, even though he's played a police officer. So, I just think it's a bunch of bullshit. People try to say, oh, and then there's the other thing when people say, if you vote for him, you're going to be stealing votes from the guy that can win in the party. Ugh. I don't give a fuck about the party there. That's what I think about parties. I vote for my conscience. I don't vote for some fucking party line. It sounds a lot like Nazi Germany or the Soviet Union. That's what it sounds like. So you're supposed to vote Democrat if you're a liberal, and you're supposed to vote Republican if you're a right winger. That's fucking bullshit. Both parties are corrupt as hell, and people that don't see that are just blinded. I'll tell you the type of people that I'm going to stereotype people that are Republicans and Democrats right now too. So you either have the Republicans seem to be either rich or dumb rednecks, like I vote for him because he gets them queers. It seems like there's these stereotypes, and a lot of times the stereotypes are true. Or I want to protect my money. You know, it's either those two people, and then the Democrats are like these more in the middle class. And I would say that a lot of them are in the upper middle class because the stupid part of the Republicans are usually working class. There's a lot of stereotypes here. Okay. Or they're minorities too on the Democrats because they don't want it. They're scared as fuck about the Republicans taking over. So you have the Democrats, and the Democrats are usually the people that were in high school were kind of preppies, but they grew their hair a little longer. They maybe smoked pot on the weekends, and they were in like all the clubs and shit. And then that's just the truth. So I mean, a lot of the people that grow up to be these Democratic fucking politicians seem to be that way too. I just hate the party line. I don't give a shit. People criticize me for voting for the Jimmy McMillan as the next president. They can go fuck themselves. I'll vote for whoever I want. I think he could be the best president. I mean, I don't think he could be the best president, but I might vote for him anyways because I'm sick of all this bullshit. I hate politics. I hate people that try to throw you in a box because you support one person or one position that goes contrary to them. Especially on the liberal side, I would have to say that I'm not a conservative in the least, but on the liberal side, they seem to be viciously attack you if you have anything that goes a little thing. Like if you think that abortion, a lot of feminists or Democrats or whatever if you think abortion's kind of bad, but still think it should be legal, you're like, I'm scared, you know. So fucking, I just think it's just a bunch of bullshit, and people that think that, you know, if you're gonna steal a vote from the whatever guy, if you vote for Ralph Nader, you stole from Al Gore. If you vote for Gary Johnson this election, you're stealing from Mitt Romney. Well, who gives a shit? This is a fucking country that is founded on independence, not on stupid labels and bullshit. So I was thinking about more in this video, but I guess I'm done with it. It's alright. It could have been a lot better, but this is the video that'll have to be going up. So I'll see you in the next video.